G'day everybody, welcome back. Well, I have logged back in one day later and I'm still on my ship, the Aurora MR. I am actually just amazed. I haven't lost any money, which is good. I don't think I've lost anything with my career level, even better. So yeah, so we're still a junior. So now the ambition is to do something a little bit different in this video. I thought about it in the last one and I'm actually going to actually do it. I am going to do 2 missions today at the same time. So I'm going to accept this first one for the moon because I like the moons. You'll probably all know that by now. And this next one also sounds interesting. These also seem like moon locations too. Yeah, moon as well. This is going to be, shall I? Yeah, because there's the same location for some of these things. Okay, so I've just got 2 missions now. How do I want to do this? What do I really want to do? Well, ultimately, these missions are pick up all your packages first, then deliver, which is fine, and I'm definitely going to do that. But you will also notice that there is some similarities in there, meaning that I can actually deliver or pick up from same locations. So that's going to be quite good from a timing and logistics point of view. So let's see how this goes. Now, I'm also going to say this. I have never, ever done 2 missions at the same time, meaning not just 3 but 6 items to be carried in the Aurora MR. I have no idea how this is going to work, if it's going to bug out completely, if I'm going to lose packages. If I lose packages, that'll make for a great video. But yeah, so bear with me on this because I really don't know what this is going to look like. So yeah, this ought to be a bit of fun. So where are we off to first? Well, we are definitely going to head into orbit, and it's quite slow. There we go. That's a bit better. Don't ask me why it took so long for that to turn on. Alright, and here it is. I can see my first pickup point. Again, I'm not using the map. I'm just basically using the items here, and I know I'm heading for that one. I'll let the drive spool, which is bloody difficult to see. Alright, I think I see green. Alright, off we go. Cool. Just let me know in the comments for future videos. Obviously the quantum travel back and forth you really can't do anything about. You can't avoid it. If you want me to keep it in these videos, just let me know. Because, well, let's be honest. I mean, this is a let's play, or let's see. This is really how you play the game, but I'm also thinking too, how interesting will it be for you guys to listen to me constantly talk about God knows what as we're in the quantum travel. So yeah, just let me know in the comment section. Don't be afraid to write a comment. I have no issue in reading both positive and negative feedback. I'll respond to the positive and completely ignore the negative ones because I can. So now I'm at this place, but what am I looking for now? Yeah. So unfortunately, I can't pick them all up from the same place. That would just be too easy, wouldn't it? But yeah, I thought I could, but okay, yep. Yeah, I'll do that. So what I was just checking, because, and I mentioned it as well just before, it doesn't make sense for me to pick up packages from one location to then get more packages from the other location and then to come back to the same location to drop it off. If I can pick up and drop off things at the same place, that's also a benefit for me. And this is the reason why I was actually just double checking this. And you'll probably notice that I'll be double checking this quite a lot because I obviously haven't planned this out how I normally do it. So yeah, this is going to be a on the fly type of thing. So let's see how we go. And okay, that was a strange sound. All right. When you'll also notice too in this Let's Play series, I haven't fixed my ship. I haven't gone off and gotten any extra cash or done anything different in the meantime. Like I mentioned previously, I just log out, I log back in, and then I just start up from where I've left off in this series. And I'm intentionally doing that because I want to see how far I get without either dying or having the thing bugging out, or who knows what happens. Now, you're probably wondering, you've probably seen this a few times, that the landscape does that. That's because I actually ping the environment just to see how close I am to the ground, because I don't trust the bloody automata, even though it kind of looks like it's working now. But yeah, I like to hit the tab button on the keyboard just to see how close I am. So basically all I'm doing is just pinging to see how far I am from the ground. In doing so, you'll also notice things on the side of the screen. If you're in mining or looking for minerals and stuff, that also... Ooh, jeez, what happened there? That also... Oh, yeah, pressed the wrong button on the keyboard. Nice one, Evan. It gives you the option to actually like go and look at this place for minerals. I don't have anything for mining. I'm not equipped for it. Yeah, that's a very rough landing. So I'm not going to do it. So it's cool when you are equipped for mining. It lets you at least go into a general vicinity. Annoying if you're not going for mining and you just want to see where you're going. Now, one thing I also checking is to see, do I have anything on the ship? And that's a no, which means all that looting that I did in the previous videos was worth basically nothing. Now, you can avoid this very easily. You can easily avoid the losing your mining, oh sorry, mining, what am I saying? Losing your looting gear if you actually go back and sell it at either a space station or on the planet. You can definitely do that. I have learned now that, well, you could, it consumes time. Yes, you get a little bit of money depending what you're getting, but where is... That's... Ah, there it is. Oh, strange. Yeah, so generally speaking, if you want to make money in this game, you can do so off the loot too. You just have to go back to a space station in order to sell the stuff. Obviously, one where it actually lets you sell things as well. Without you dying. That's the important part. If you die and you've lost it, you ain't selling shit. So just be very cautious of that. But again, package delivery, it's not really that difficult. It is a little bit of fun. It's a bit relaxing in the sense of you just go, you pick up, you put into your ship, and this time I'm actually just going to put them into my ship and enter my ship the correct way, because as we saw last time, I was having some problems with picking up some of the packages. So let's do this nicely. Let's do it reserved. Let's do this how I normally do this. So I like to start... Come on. Not again. Here I go. Why isn't it letting me place? Is it letting me drop? Alright. Well. That's brilliant. Lovely. Okay, I can pick up again. That's good. So, and drop. And down. And to the side. What the hell? Alright, bugger it. It's there. What I was going to say before that thing started bugging out was that I like to stack things up to no more than 2 high. With this lovely little bug that's just happened, I don't know how far I'm going to get. And this is what you have to watch out when you get a little bit more cockier when it comes to doing something. Oh, what a jump! When you do some of these missions, because you'll get a bit cocky over time and then something will bug out. And not only will you actually, well, not be able to complete the mission and not get paid for it. And yeah, I know I'm looking for liquids because I'm noticing I need to hydrate soon. But yeah, you'll also end up losing the experience that you would have gained on that mission. So that means all the experience that we gained so far would be for pretty much nothing. So what I'm actually also looking for here in parallel, because I can see where the 2 packages are, I'm looking to see if I can actually find anything to drink, and so far here it doesn't look like it's the case. Now, I'm not going to die, so that's okay, so I don't have to be very concerned yet, but I have noticed that my hydration level and now my food level is going down. So that's something I have to be very mindful of. So let's see if we can do another jump. didn't work. Why didn't that work? Graphics, on the other hand, very, very cool. Have a look at how the wind is blowing past, and yeah. Now, if you're wondering why am I going around this way, well, if you remember, the package landed close to the other door. I don't want to open the other door just in case the package falls out or I have more problems. It's in the ship. I picked it up before. That means I can actually do something with it later, so I'm happy with that. I am going to now try to place this one in a very nice position, and it didn't come back in my arms, so I'm happy with that. And I get out of here. And off I go and do it again. Yeah, what can I say? It's tedious at times, definitely. I do like the fact that I can jump across and do some little funny things like that just for my own amusement. But yeah. In, cycle, go. In, out, sorry, out, cycle, go. In, cycle, go. Out, cycle, go. Very annoying. With those doors too, you don't necessarily, once you're inside a structure, you don't necessarily actually have to press the button. You can just walk yourself up to the doors, and it's just like a normal shopping center that they open up for you. With these doors with the airlock, that's the ones you actually have to cycle through, because if someone's come through the other side or not, obviously depending where you are, you won't be able to open the door. So, whoa, okay, bit of a pushback by the elements, but yeah. Also too, one thing that you'll notice more in this game is that if it's blowing a gale force wind outside and you open the door, you actually encounter the elements, and you end up being either pushed back or pushed through or doing something very strange like that, which is quite annoying at times, because I've been in situations where I've just walked out and ended up lying on my ass, not realizing how the hell I got there. But the good news is now I've got all 3 packages, and so I'm ready to go off to my next destination. Now, one thing you got to know here is that unless you have really good memory and you know where you're actually going to, then you can get there. I, on the other hand, bloody don't know where I'm going to, and so I'm going to actually track where I'm going to, which means it's putting the marker right there on the screen. Now, do I lose anything from my current packages that I've done or changed anything like that? Honestly, it should be a no, because you're just tracking it like you would in any other MMO. With missions and objectives or quests, read into that one what you will. But here, you don't know your luck in the big city. Let's just say it like that. Hopefully everything works out fine, but you never know. So off I go, line myself up, bang, hit the B button on the keyboard, because I am using keyboard and mouse. I know the lucky people are using joysticks and things, and I'd be very interested to hear how that goes for delivery missions. For fighter missions, I can definitely see where that would work. For delivery missions, nah, don't need it. At least in my view anyway. Others can have an opposing view, and if you do, put it in the chat. Let's make this one a little bit lively. I mean, me talking is great, kind of, maybe annoying. I don't know if you're already annoyed with the sound of my voice. I mean, I have to hear these recordings before I publish them on YouTube, so yeah, bloody annoys the hell out of me sometimes. But yeah, let me know how it is, how you think. Oh, also too, let me know where to buy them. I have no idea. I mean, obviously, yeah, I can go on Amazon and just type in the word joysticks, but I have no idea which ones are good for gamings or which ones are not. I haven't done any research into it since probably the early 90s, when you used to plug in joysticks with the, let's just say, like that printer cable connection. I can't remember the name for it now. I don't know anything about USB type of joysticks. I'm assuming the USB. So, yeah, be interested. Showing my age here, I know, but bugger it, no problem. An old guy as well can play computer games. Maybe not well, but yeah. Anyway, here I am. I've found the other packages, so I'm going to land. So, tap, tap, go, land. Okay, that was not too bad. I didn't come in too hard, landed quite nicely, and I think this one I'm actually going to, unless I get frustrated really, I'm actually going to do this quite conservatively, just so I don't end up doing anything stupid, killing myself and losing all that lovely cargo. Now, I don't know why I just opened the door there. I actually thought I pressed exit, but yeah, that happens too from time to time. Now, when you're at places like these where you've got packages on one side and on the other, again, there's no hard and fast rule on how to collect a package. It's completely dealer's choice. If you want to go and get the one furthest away or the ones furthest away first and then get the other one, that's up to you. Honestly, I would love to see something like pick up multiple packages at once. I'm going to check in here to see if there's any oh, while it's loading. Is there any liquids? Oh, there's food. Okay. I can eat an apple. And I can get a drink. Is that a drink? Yeah, it's a drink. Move it across. Alright. So, what have I just saved myself? Really now? Maybe 7 AUC to go buy something from a space station in time. But yeah, I've got something here to hydrate myself. That's quite cool. So, if you've seen it, you know what this is all about. If you haven't seen it, this is how you actually hydrate yourself. So you just, well, do that, and eventually the graphics catch up. You press your F button for your inner thought, and you select drink. And it gives you a lovely indicator, and I'm drinking something. And as you can see on the bottom left hand side, it actually increases the stats, and that's the good thing, meaning I'm also drinking, and with this particular drink, not only is it increasing the hydration level, it's also increasing the hunger, not increasing the hunger level, increasing the value for the hunger. There you go. Increasing the hunger level means you get hungrier. But yeah, so this is quite cool. So you got some elements that do that in the game. I got the apple because I actually wasn't too sure if I was going to find this. If you just drink water, it's not going to get rid of your hunger. Well, not completely anyway. So eat an apple or eat something that they have. In this game, you can actually eat quite a few interesting things. There are burritos, there are hamburgers, there are hot dogs. They have a pizza place, but I haven't been able to grab any pizza yet. And I would say this very quickly. The most important thing to do is also just make sure that you are fully hydrated when you are hydrated. It doesn't matter if you actually are just currently going through and sitting there going, it's okay, a little bit is not a problem. If you're down to lower levels like I am, just drink. And the only reason why I'm saying this is because it saves you time later. And I think I've drunk enough. Yeah. Next thing, most important, put the helmet on. I think I've said this in the previous video. If it's not on, it's not on. And in this case, if you walk outside, you will die. So put your helmet on. Don't be silly. A lot of people have just walked outside. I mean, I'll rephrase. I have killed myself because I've just walked outside without a helmet and not realizing that I didn't have my helmet on. So yeah, it's essential. If you're not sure, just press I on the keyboard and it has a look at your inventory and looks at you. You can do that. You can also press, I believe, F4, which changes the view. You can also do that to quickly see again. If you're new to the game or if you're unsure, just do that. You can definitely see if you have it on. Saves you a lot of time. Again, I'm going around this side because the green package is up against the other door. I'm not going to tempt fate. And there's a bit of lag there, but that's okay. It's not the end of the world. Okay, so now I'm going to place my package down. So this is, I would say, a record number of packages that I've actually put into this ship. Oh boy. Oh jeez. Did that go in at least? Oh. Why is it pushing me when it throws me out of the top of the... Alright, that's in. I'm classifying that one as a success. Off for the next ones. Where are they? Oh, there they are. Bit of a jump. I do like this particular moon, I must admit. I like the green on the ground. I like how it's not that... it's just different from what I've seen from other moons. It's quite cool. Now I have to figure out, am I looking for something that's in this, or is there a structure behind? Let's go in. So yes, cycle, wait, in, go. Alright, 2 packages next to each other. Alright, brilliant. Let's grab. Grab and go. That's all we need to do. Grab and go. I know it's mundane. I really know this. And how can I say this? I can't apologize for it. Oh, can see what the hell happened there. But it is a good indication into the actual gameplay. Now, one mission usually takes, if you don't bugger eyes around and you can streamline it, it can take you around about 25 to 30 minutes. So just keep that in mind. 2 missions at the same time, I have no idea. You're going to find out as how I find out. Maybe it'll take 30 minutes, maybe it'll take 1 hour, maybe the game will bug out. Who knows? We'll see how long it takes. Hopefully not 1 hour. I would rather not talking for 1 hour, but yeah, let's see. So I'm going to push myself as close to this chair as possible, turn around so I can actually have enough room to place something. And that kind of looks stable, doesn't it? Ah, yeah, no. Okay. When you get those flashing indicators, it means you've done it right. Well, it doesn't mean you've done it right. It actually means that that the game has recognized that it's now sitting in your ship, as opposed to being on the floor, or outside your ship, or if you're on microtech, most likely falling through the bloody planet. But yeah, that's a personal pet peeve of mine. So we're off to grab the last package. The absolute last package. And to be honest with you, I have no freaking idea where I'm going to put this package in the ship. And one thing I also realized, I don't even know which ones I'm going to be picking up first. Oh, that's going to be fun. Well, I'll think about that once I get into the ship and actually see which ones. I'm not going to move anything around. Not now. Good God, no. It'll probably break. So we'll see what happens when we have to deliver the first item. Yeah, that's going to be fun. Fun. I'm really thinking now, where the hell am I going to put this thing? Am I just going to dump it? Can I put it on top of the green one? Or should I put it next to the other door? Oh, decisions. I don't know. Let's see what the mood takes me. So, I've got all my packages there. I've never seen this ship full like that. So, here we go. Don't fall. Wherever it lets me place it, I don't care. Alright, that works. I don't know if it's going to work. I've got a feeling it's going to fall out of the ship. Alright. Now, I could look back. I'm not going to. I'm really not going to. Alright, but what I am going to do is, just refuel a little bit. I'm not going to repair. I mean, you can. There's nothing wrong with it. But I'm going to save the money. If I die, then I don't have to repair. Alright, so that's where those ones are. Is there any commonalities? So what makes sense? Alright. Because I'm already on this moon, I actually think it makes perfect sense to make the deliveries on this moon first. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. So, because I'm on the moon, it's not going to take me too long to get into a higher, well, out of the atmosphere, let's call it like that. And then I'll be able to swing the ship around and just have a look and see where the next location is. Yeah, I think that's the smarter way. That way, if something drops, I can actually go back and get it quite fast, as opposed to bouncing around the planetary bodies. But yeah, but that's not the one I wanted. Why is not the one I wanted? Where is the one I wanted? Oh, no. Hang on a minute. No. What am I missing here? What have I... Yeah, I bet you I'm tracking the wrong one. Yeah, I'm tracking the wrong one. So, all you need to do for this... Why isn't anything moving? There you go. All you need to do with this one is to track the right one. There we go. Now I can see the marks better. So why isn't it letting me... Oh, what's going on here now? What doesn't it like? Where are my orbital markers? Oh, there's one. Alright, let's get into a higher orbit. And then let's see if that red goes away, because that would be very annoying if I can't drop it off. Yep. That's one. So there were two for this place. Why can't I find the other one? I'm gonna go here first, but I seriously remember that there were two places on this where I need to drop him off. This ought to be interesting. Alright, we'll worry about that one later. This could be a part of a bug, or this could be a recipe for disaster. Let's see how this goes. But like I said at the beginning, I've never done 6 packages or 2 missions for delivery in parallel. Not in this ship. So I don't know what's going to happen. But we'll see. Let's see. It might work out well for us, or it may not. It's part of the fun. Part of the game. Part of the PTU. So I am going to come in a little bit fast here, only because I just want to do this quickly. Well, maybe not that fast, but yeah. Let's slow down. Okay. Not going to smash on anything so far. So far, so good. Lining myself up. Give it a bit of stick. Bit of tapping because I'm a little bit too far out. Alright, gears down. All good. And now I think I'll just park it there. Yeah, this one looks nice. Line him up a little bit sideways, so I can actually get out of the ship and be as close to where I need to go. Now, oh, things have moved. Have I lost? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I haven't lost. Whoa. Okay. Now, if you're wondering why the screen's bouncing, it's just because of where I'm standing. 5, 6. No, 6 are there. I counted correctly. Where is the package that I need? Is that the one? Yep. Is it going to throw me out of the ship? Nope. Oh, this could end badly. Alright. I seem to be getting out. I got the package. This is good. We'll come back after and see if any came out with me, but so far, let's do this. Open, cycle, open. And deliver. Hopefully. Let's see what happens. So to put package in the actual slot, if you're wondering, just press F on your keyboard. Should have probably said that about maybe 4 videos ago. Ah, come on. Alright, I'll take that one. Give me the green thumbs up. You gonna give me the green thumbs up? Yes, alright. So, 1 down, 5 to go. Let's just hope that they haven't gone. Alright. So everything kind of looks like they're still in the ship. Now, what I'm gonna do, I can't find the other target on the bloody planet. Where is it? Alright, I can see the name. So 48. Let's go see if... I don't see a 48 anywhere. So normally there should be one other indicator for that other package, which is concerning me. Two things can happen. One, the indicator is broken and doesn't want to show up. Or two, the indicator is broken, it doesn't want to show up, and the place doesn't want to accept the package. I've had that happen to me before, so the game gets itself confused. Don't know how or why, but yeah, just something that we need to be a little bit mindful of. I'm hoping that it's just the first one, that just the indicator's broken and it doesn't know where to go, but once we get there it's all good. I know other people have said just switch off your indicator, turn it back on, you'll select everything. That sometimes works. Most of the time it really depends on which patch it was. In previous patches that solved it, in other ones not really. Yeah. Now this is a good example of Star Citizen. I don't know where the landing area is because I don't know this area at all, so I now have to find it. This might take some time. See how important indicators are? Alright, those are orbital points. Is that it? Oh, it's so difficult to see. Could it be it? I don't see anything else. And double check that it is the right one. And you'll do this a lot in the game. You'll check, you'll double check. Okay. That does look like the right one. Alright. Okay, so as luck would have it, we've found, well, at least according to the mission itself, where we actually have to deliver the package to. That's good. Now, again, I don't know where to deliver the package, so that's going to be interesting. Daylight. Oh, okay. At least I'm going to see where I don't know where to put this thing. Alright, I can work with that. So, let's go. Now, if you're wondering, why am I keeping Quantum Drive on? Because if you turn it off, the marker goes away. And because I've never been here before, at least I don't think, I don't know where this thing is. So even sometimes when you line it up completely correct, there could be a gust of wind or something that blows you completely off course and you end up not finding where you're meant to be going. So this is just another nice way to keep an eye on where you're going. But now I can actually see it, so I don't really need this thing on anymore, so I just switch it off. So yeah, there is my drop-off point, which is good. There's no indications of anything here in the sense of which direction I have to put this thing. This could be bad. I hope I can drop this off. Why am I saying this? On Microtech, there is a couple of shelters which are pretty much in the middle of nowhere. And as a result, I've had the fortunate or unfortunate experience of trying to go to one of these shelters and realizing that realizing that the shelter itself did not spawn. And I'm really hoping that this is not the case here, because otherwise we're stuffed. We can't do anything else. I could finish the one mission, but I'd be really screwed for the next. And I am honestly hoping that this place here, with only part of the item that's there, is not where we actually have to drop it off. Oh god, I hope not. Oh boy. Okay, let's try, let's go through process of elimination. On the other side, there's definitely places to go and, well, to go. I'm going to say it like that. let's go and have a look and see if there are the machines where I'm hoping the machines are. That would be ideal. Oh, this could be lucky, or this could be, well, a good example of Star Citizen. You can't complain with that. Let's have a look. So, which location is this? It says on the top. That doesn't look right. If I have to, I will go into every building, but I'm just looking for storage. That's not storage. Is it? No. Usually, you see that pillar there? That's what I'm looking for. Oh, we might be okay, actually. We might be okay. That's storage, because usually you drop these things off in storages. There's the pillar. We might be lucky. Alright, I'm feeling confident. Not 100%, but I'm feeling more confident because I know in the storage area there's always a machine. But there's nothing on the machine to say it's going to accept it. This is going to be interesting. This is either going to go open or boop boom with a red X. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, yeah, hang on. Oh, this is promising. Yes, all right. Whew, okay. Another one down, so that's 2 packages down, 4 more to go. Why am I excited? Because I've had this, let's just say, bug in the past, and it did not work out this well. So I'm happy about that. I'm really happy about that. Will I cry if it didn't work? No, not really. But I'm just happy that that actually works. So far, I don't want to jinx the bloody thing, but so far so good. Now I just want to make sure 4 packages are there. I counted 4 quickly, but let's count 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, we've got 4 here. I'm not going to be even bothered about stacking them. They're there. They don't fall through the floor. Leave them there. So let's now go through and find the next location. Now, obviously, we've done everything on the moon, the one that we're currently on. We've got that moon we have to go to. And we've got that moon we have to go to. And I can see that there is one location that's the same. Facility 2. Alright, so this is what I was talking about at the very beginning. If you can find places where you can deliver multiple things, or pick up one thing, deliver another thing, you just save a bit of time. And I think I've just found it. So that's quite good. I'm quite happy about that. That means 2 packages, assuming it's going to work, can actually be dropped off at the same location. So I'm relatively excited now. Well, let's see. Let's get out of the atmosphere. Once everything goes blue, it means we can actually do something. But I've got a feeling that I'm sitting behind the wrong part of the planet. Yep. So not all of it went blue, which means it was obstructed. So off we go. Line up, calculate, and boom. Obotumaka. There we go. Line it up. Calculate. Why isn't it calculating? Oh, okay. Now it's going to calculate. Then we're going to get ready again. And bang. Alright. So, honestly speaking, quantum travel in the game graphically looks really cool. Can't argue with it. Long distances though, it can be quite annoying, but then again it's part of the game, so you can't get over that. I know that there are ships which are faster, which are slower. Obviously this is a starter pack ship. What do I expect? But yeah, it's quite interesting. If you are going across the or across the system itself, Stanton, then if you're traveling in this ship and you're going from one planet to another, you more than likely have enough time to get up off the chair, go off and get a coffee and come back, because it will take a bit of time. Or if you are, let's just say, doing a couple of things in parallel, you can also probably have the time to do that instead of sitting there looking at the computer screen and just going, am I there yet? Am I there yet? Like a 3-year-old in the car. So yeah. Just a word of warning. Now, obviously, this is for long distances. Don't do this in the planetary system or in the from one moon to another, because if you've actually got your, I call it cruise control, but let's just say whatever the hell this thing is set to on, and if you drop out of quantum and it turns on by itself, which it does, as you can see here, I haven't pressed any buttons, then you're most likely going to fly and crash into something. So don't do that. Just be very careful. So we're flying. We're in the atmosphere. It's daylight. I don't have to ping the ground because I can see it. I'm quite happy. Oh, was that a flash of somebody else being there? Or was that just a flash? I have no idea. Cautious now. No, maybe it was just a flash. That's alright. I'll land and I will deliver. I seriously thought I saw another... Okay. Anyway. The green one. Yay. Let's see if this works. So now, we just walk, jump, land, and keep going. So I'm really interested to see if this is going to let me place it, because before the this particular package wouldn't let me place on the ground. It let me drop it, but it wouldn't let me place it anywhere. So I'm going to be very interested to see if this is going to be the same. The moment of truth. Oh, did it work? I think it did. Yes, all right. Whew. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, we have just completed one of the two missions. So I'm quite happy about that, which means if the next mission doesn't, well, stuff up, it means we're very well on our way to finishing this. Two in one time, or in parallel at the same time. Let's track this one. I can see it better now. And what package number is it? Okay, cool. Make sure we grab the right number. Yes, and it's also showing me the markers at that spot too. Even better. Oh, I'm liking this. I'm feeling very confident here now. Very, very confident. I just now have to remember what bloody number it was. I've got such a bad short-term memory. Where's the... Yeah, get my foot off it so I can see. It's a 5, 3. Okay, I've just realized something. I'm going to say it to the people on YouTube. I think I need new glasses because I can't read these numbers for shit. So, yeah, I need to go and get... What? Don't... Oh, for a second I thought he wouldn't let me out of the ship again. I thought I was going to have a server crash. That would have been bad. But I wouldn't have lost any XP for that, so at least that's good. But yeah. Okay, so... New glasses. Need to make myself an appointment with the optometrist. Definitely. Or I need to start using a different screen to play this game and not the one on my laptop. That may also help too. So, let's see. Second package from this... Oh, let's say this. Another package from a different mission into the same machine. Is it going to work? Oh, I'm liking this. Come on, give me the green thumb. Yes. All right. Now, that's brilliant. That works. We're on our way. But word-wise, you don't have to wait there and wait for the green thumb. I usually do it just to make sure it actually does. Not that I have to go somewhere, then come back and figure out that there was a problem and the package is lying on the floor. So I'm quite happy about this. So that means now we've delivered 2 packages at the same place from 2 separate missions. And I'm quite happy with that, which means I've got 2 more to go. Assuming that nothing absolutely stuffs up, this is pretty much going to be a very, very good day, because not only do we just make the first 8k, we're also going to make the second 8k and get 2 times the experience, and we're going to be doing it pretty quick in comparison terms. Well, let's just say this, as opposed to doing one mission and then doing the next one. So we've got the time saving of dropping off 2 things at the one place. So we're doing good. I'm happy. I am. Now I've got to figure out where to put these next ones. Where are my markers? Oh, package drop off. There we go. And again, very difficult to see. Is it green yet? Yeah, alright. And we're gone. Is it still going to be daylight where I am? Maybe. It looks it. Okay, come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah, so to be honest, don't know what else to say at this point. I'm quite happy. And I'm also going to be quite cautious now. Not that I stuff this one up by doing something stupid like smack into another bloody light post. That's all I bloody well need. But yeah, okay. Well, I'm okay with this. Have a little bit of fun as well. Coming in a little bit hot. No problem. Ooh, also too, if you want to just buggerize around, then I really recommend you do. And if you don't know what buggerize around means, it just okay, that was a bit too fast, but yep, okay, not a total loss. That's fine. If you want to have a bit of fun, yeah, you can definitely do silly stuff that I'm doing now for sure. But what you can also do is you can actually try to yourself get into orbit of a planet and then fly in at high speeds, but also then change your view, because then you're actually going to see flames on the side of your ship going through the atmosphere. Obviously, the places that have more atmosphere, the more flames you're going to see. I think it's quite cool. But yeah, try it out for yourselves. But just be careful not to just go kamikazing straight into the actual ground. So I recommend doing this on a larger planet and not a small moon or asteroid. Otherwise, you're going to regret it. But yeah, that being said, yeah, you can definitely have a play around. And I really do recommend that you play around with your ship. There's a lot of stuff in the ship you can definitely do. You can change settings and things like that, which is quite cool. I kind of tend to leave mine as the default as much as possible, purely because it saves me from mucking around with that stuff too much. But you can do different things, obviously, depending on what you're doing. If you're in combat, you can definitely get your ship ready for combat. If you didn't know this, you can actually put do modifications to your ship. You can do paint, you can do weapons, engines, shields, you can do all that type of stuff. It does cost in-game money, and there is a hell of a system to put in there as well that you have to kind of figure out as you go. So you just can't get the most expensive thing or the biggest thing because it may not fit on your ship. So I'd like to say, for example, your ship has capacity to carry, let's just say, size 1. Don't go buy a size 5 or save up for a size 5 if you can't put into your ship. That's just quite crazy. But in saying that too, you just have to be overly cautious that either when you crash your ship, and you may lose what you already put into it because of certain reclaiming bugs. But also too, if there is a server refresh, which has just recently happened for this particular patch, then you'll lose it anyway. So it's a little bit up to you. I mean, you're playing in a alpha test system, so you've got to weigh up the things. If you're trying to save money and you want to get something really cool, please just keep in mind you will most likely lose it at some point in time, unless you actually buy it with real cash, and you have the option to do that as well. You can buy ships and things like that from the actual website, and regardless how many times they refresh the servers, you're not going to lose it because you've actually paid for it, which I kind of like. If you're like me and you are on a bit of a budget when it comes to these things, then maybe the in-game credits might be the best way to go, at least for playing around. But again, keep in mind, you will probably lose it at one point in time. It won't happen the next day, hopefully, but it will definitely happen. And it is also quite well communicated. And if you follow the forums, you'll also notice that there are a lot of people that actually complain about that fact. But again, you're playing an alpha. So it's not even an actual release of a game yet, really. Let's think of it this way. You can't go to the, your game store and just buy the CD off the shelf or go and buy it on Steam. It's not there. At least I don't think it's there on Steam. I've never gone looking myself. But you get the general idea. You're playing something that's in constant development, which is a good thing, because the brilliant part about this particular way of doing this game, and I know a lot of people have mixed views on this, but it actually gives the developers the opportunity to see how the people play the game, where to focus on, also to where the bugs are, so they can actually fix them, because the last thing you want is something to be put into production and then you have to wait for patch 1, patch 2, patch 3, patch 24 to fix the actual bug that is coming up. Because most of the times you'll just turn around after the next 2 weeks and say, you know what, screw it, I ain't playing this shit anymore, I'm pissed off with it. I can't even go to the next level because this stupid bug doesn't let me do it. Here at least they are doing it, and they listen, and you've got the opportunity to actually voice the concerns on the public forums and everything. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that your particular bug is going to be fixed in the next release. Please keep that in mind. If you've worked in IT, if you've done any IT projects, you'll realize that there's backlogs and things like that going on. So you just have to kind of wait, but at least that they know about it, and that's the important part. They know it's there, they know they have to fix it. That's a good thing. Releasing something that they don't know about and having everybody bitch and complain and not telling them, well, then how are you expecting people to fix? So it's I personally don't mind it. It's an interesting approach to both game development. It's also an interesting approach to the actual product design. And if I don't kill myself while trying to land and talk at the same time, give me a second, I will just make sure I'm lined up. I gotta get a little bit more forward or else I'm gonna crash into something. Okay, good. And it's also, going back to my rant, it's also a good approach for the actual community of players to actually get involved. And one thing I will say with this game in particular, there is a community, mostly friendly. I'd say extremely friendly in certain things, but it is the community, and they're quite vocal on it. Now, parking, there you go. And I'm glad I have this on recording and capture that one in between. You can't do that any better. So this is the last package for this particular mission. How's it gonna go? Is it gonna work? This is a good sign. That's okay. I can live with that. Let's be cautious. Let's not get excited yet until we see that little green thumb. Yes! Alright, you beauty. Alright. Whew. I never did that before. Alright. Because last times I've tried it, it's bugged out. I'm happy. So yep, I've got the money for it. Nice. And the experience is what we're playing for. Oh, look at that. Look at that. We're nearly, I think, one mission away, maybe two from the next one. And I've also got a lovely little green indicator there. I'll explain that one a little bit later on. But yeah, I'm happy. So now, what I can do is, and what I will do, is I'll go to my ship and log out. What I won't do is leave my ship here. And what do I mean by that? Because it'll take about 15 minutes to kind of, let's just say, remove it from the server if I if I log out here, it means that someone else could actually be coming in here. Why am I more concerned about these places than the landing pads? Because the landing pads you usually can't fire at people. In these places here, you can, and you can blow people up. So now I'm gonna find myself a little bit more of a secluded place to go, and I'll get well out of everybody's way here, to make sure that no one comes in and well, destroys me while I've left the game, but then the game is actually doing what it needs to get me out of there. So I'm gonna go quite a bit away here. I'm gonna stay on the moon. I'm not gonna get off it, but I'm gonna find myself a nice little secluded place that no one will ever think of going to, unless the ship gets picked up by the wind and thrown there. But that's the general plan. So I think behind this hill range here might be a good idea. Yeah, I'm liking that idea. Now obviously you don't need to do this, really you don't need to do this, but I'm gonna do it. Why the hell not? For two reasons. One, so no one comes and shoots me, and two, I'm really interested tomorrow to actually see if I actually wake up in this place. Because so far we're doing quite well with respect to respawning back in the ship. Yes, I've lost armor. Yes, I've lost all my inventory that I had with me, but it did respawn back at the same location where I was. So that's something. So now I'm going to come in a little bit more close to the ground. Maybe not that close to the ground. As you can see, I'm just smacking the tab button just to see where things are, because the light is not showing me a clear path. Do I want to go here? No, maybe in the trench. There we go. That looks nice. Maybe not on the rocks. That would be silly. I don't need to be blown over by a storm a bit further out the way. Yeah, in here looks very nice. So I'm in the middle of nowhere. No one actively comes here. At least I don't think they actively come here. It's too far away from anything. And I'll just straighten myself up, because the last thing I need is to wake up upside down and having to deal with that problem. Okay, good. Landed. Done. Light off. That way no one can really see me now. I'm not showing up as a target. And now I'm going to log out. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for actually watching for the whole 50 something minutes of this. And I apologize, but we did the unthinkable. 2 missions, 6 packages in Aurora MR. Thanks for watching. Let's see what we do for the next one.